Greetings, greetings, family, near and far and wide, on planet, off planet, in the planet. You don't know how it goes already. If your nature's agreeable, step forward. Disagreeable, step back. Because right about now, we're not no more time for that. Come in, my youth.
And yeah, I'm no longer careless and fearless. And when I really tapped into consciousness, I realized that a lot of people are fearing fake realities. But when you really get present, everything becomes at one. Trust me, it's that stillness. And yeah, we're back with Ladycrowne, and we don't stay down, we stay up, and we don't chat pop because it's real talk. Episode 102. 1 plus 0 equals 1. 1 plus 2 equals 3. The number that's linked to that inner strength. And trust me, I'm tapping in right now. I want to be facing my shadow once again properly. I always face my shadow, but tapping in back into fasting. And trust me, shouts to Ladycrowne, you know. She's given me these 3 beautiful herbs, powerful herbs. Sarsaparilla, Dr. Sebi, one of Dr. Sebi's favorite herbs, blue vervain and bitter melon. You know, I'm on a bitters strict fast, and a lot of people need to tap into fasting because it cleanses your emotional state. It's not all physical. You know me, I'm dealing with the spiritual, and my spirit said on Friday you need to fast, big man. And it's been yapping on in my ear anyway, but now I'm taking action. You know what I mean? So it can give me satisfaction. And you know, this fast is it's gonna be one of my best ones because it's gonna be very strict. I'm not joking. Like, a lot of people really need to tap into the inner self, you know, and stop fearing. And key thing here, we're gonna be speaking about this. When you fast, yeah, because it cleanses your emotional state, you lose the fear business because your thought patterns are shaping your reality. But if you practice, you know, meditations like samadhi, you'll realize you're not your thoughts. You're the energy and the emotion behind your thoughts. Okay. So you choose whether or not to fear. Yes. Remember that. It's your choice. And you know what we're dealing with? Love, baby. Ooh, yeah. Trust me, real life. But yeah, what you gotta say to the people, damn, Ladycrowne?
Well, just on what you were just saying, STS, about the fear about being fearless and not being fearful.
Yeah.
Sometimes fear can actually ruin your life.
100%.
And take control of your mind. We're not who we think we are and what we think we are. Trust me, there's a lot that's been hidden from us. But if you know your genealogy, then you know there's 32 individuals that make up your DNA that make you who you are.
So you're an entity.
Exactly.
Trust me.
So any one of those can come forward at any time. You see, when you have fear and when you're in that fear vibration and frequency, you open yourself up to demonic possession.
Them demons.
They will come on in there
and take over your vessel.
Exactly.
Real life.
And when that happens, you cannot have peace because you're always at the edge. You're on the cliff. You're on the cliff edge all the time. Your life exists around being in fear, living in fear, and questioning everything, and not having any time for love, peace, harmony. Do you get what I'm trying to say? In any situation, there always has to be balance. We've got something innate in us, fight or flight. It's in your gut, you know. Do you get what I'm saying? But when you're always in that fight and flight state, that's not good for you. That's not going to take you where you need to go, because it's going to keep you down in those lower frequencies. If you're divinely guided and protected, you'll always have balance. The universe, the creator, your ancestors will say to you, boy, you know something, that situation don't feel right. Your mind will tell you, your second brain, you know, down here, those feelings that you get will say, you know what, this isn't right. You get what I'm saying? You might be, exactly, you might come into the company of some, you know, other people, and straight away you know what I mean, you don't feel comfortable. There's something that they're emitting, their energy fields aren't in alignment with yours. You just kind of like, no. And those are the times that you have to take action, because your body is telling you, your mind's telling you, your second brain's telling you, get the frick out of here. Do you get what I'm saying?
Your body's got an innate intelligence.
Yes.
You know, check this out now. This is so key. People really need to, trust me, listen to this. Your mind lies to you every single day, but your heart tells you the truth because it's going by feeling. So the more that you get in your heart center, then following your mind that's been corrupted and programmed by the matrix, then you can really navigate your vessel much better. Because most people, they follow their thoughts, not realizing you're not your thoughts. You are an observer of your thoughts. So you create your reality. This is what people need to realize. When you really tap into consciousness, you'll realize it's a big illusion, your mind. Because your heart knows way more than your mind. This is why my mentor likes to say, the secrets will be revealed to those that dare to follow their hearts.
Yes.
You get me? Because a lot of people, they're following a matrix program that's leading them down a dark path instead of their consciousness, which you truly are, because you are a star.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Trust
Absolutely.
me, you are a star. You need to realize that when you actually start tapping into your inner self, you realize, oh, wait a sec, I'm not the program. No, your consciousness. The program is there for you to use as a tool.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Not to use as a weapon against yourself and others. And this is what most people are dealing with. They're dealing with a program that's going against them, not realizing you got a choice every second.
Every second.
This is why I love this mantra every single second. You know why? Because it allows you to take control instead of you just sitting back and allowing the program to run and control you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Trust me, because your subconscious will always tell you a load of crap.
Always.
Always. But guess what? It's your choice whether you indulge in it or not. This is when you really get conscious, realizing, and remember Dr. Joe Dispenza saying, when you really become conscious, you're conscious of your subconscious thoughts because it's shaping your reality. Then you can tap in every second, think, wait a sec, you're telling me to do... No, I'm doing this. So action overrides the program.
Absolutely.
Key, so key, man.
Absolutely. But being in that constant state of fear will lead to all kind of other manifestations, paranoia.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? An unhealthy lifestyle, because if you're not someplace where you're stable, then how can you give the body what it needs in terms of its nutrition, meditation? Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's not a good situation to find yourself in. So my advice to anybody out there that might be experiencing fear for whatever the reason is to take a step back. Do you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you have to look the devil in the eye and say, you know what, not idea, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer going to be controlled and ruled by fear. I'm going to live in love. When that time comes in for you to make those actions and reactions, you'll know, because you'll feel it instinctively. It's intuitive. You get what I'm saying? That you need to make a move, but you can't always be on heightened alert. You get what I'm saying? Because that's not a good state to be in, because when you come down, you crash down. You get what I'm saying? So peace and love to all of you out there.
Yeah, most definitely.
That are feeling anxious, fearful. Trust me, there's nothing to fear other than fear itself. When you understand, overstand, yeah, that this is just a vessel, yeah, that you are occupying in this day, in this time, and any time that this vessel no longer is in existence, yeah, you, energy, frequency, live on. And when you know that, trust me, you don't live and walk in fear. And you're divinely guided and protected. That's exactly what you are. And everything about your life is mapped out before you came here, before you chose to incarnate here. So guess what you're doing? You're living out that life.
Going through the process.
You're going through that process. And it's a journey of discovery, enlightenment. Do you get what I'm saying? Because everything that you've ever learned and been told is a goddamn lie. This is the age of Aquarius. Do you know what I'm saying? The revelation. When revelation time, you want to be biblical, it's the great reveal. And the things that they've hidden and lied about and put lies on top of lies on top of lies on top of lies, going back centuries and thousands of years, people now speak about in a factual sense, but it's not. They're all lies. And all of those lies are literally coming out now. Their matrix is beginning to crack and fall away and fall apart. And people are starting to wake up, which is really, really good to see. This had to happen in order for people to see what was really taking place on this beautiful planet. You know, if we actually are on a planet, I don't know. I've not been off to have a look down to see that it's here. You get what I'm saying? There's lots of things that we speak about without fully having factual information, because that's what we've been taught. Do you see what I'm saying? So yeah, peace and love to anybody out there that's struggling with those issues at the minute. But just know to walk in love, you know, and that you're divinely guided and protected, and you always will be. Are you?
Yeah, because, you know, in order to deal with fear, you have to face fear. So you no longer fear it. Very simple, man, you know. I mention it all the time, you know, the cold showers and that. Like, until you take action, you're always going to be in fear. You're always going to be in fear, man, because trust me, it's a frequency that lowers you. Remember Dr. Sebi saying that it makes you freeze. You don't want to move. You won't open that door. You just won't open that door to love, because it blocks you. You know, this is why they use it as a form of control, because it really controls a lot of people's reality.
Yes. It
Love,
shapes their reality.
yeah, love activates you to the point where you become extremely powerful, because now you're no longer prey.
Exactly. Them demons
no,
can't get you.
You see, when you're in fear, you are prey.
You are prey.
You're food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
P-R-E-Y. You know,
Yeah,
prey.
Prey.
They'll gobble you up.
Yeah, man, they will. They will. You know, I said it before, I'm going to say it again. We're in a world where this is why you have to be extremely smart here in this matrix. We're in a world where we've got a lot of people dealing with certain traumas, certain issues that, how can I put this to make it correct? So basically, we live in a world where a lot of people are dealing with distorted energy. So quite a lot of them want to possess you in how they feel. Because trust me, like my mentor said, the way another treats you is just a reflection on how they feel about themselves. So if a person is feeling fearful, more time they're going to want you to feel fearful. Think about it.
Yeah.
Everything is within. This is why I say, if you've got love within your heart, you want other people to have love within their heart. You see? So this is why I say it's so important for us to work on our inner, because it creates our outer.
Absolutely.
And most people, oh my God, they're allowing the matrix to shape their reality. And it's sad, you know, because it drops your potential. It drops your potential. You can't fulfill your full potential when you're allowing an external entity that doesn't care about you to shape your headset.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
You can't. This is why all the great minds allow themselves, their inner self, to shape reality. Because if they didn't, how could they become who they are today?
Exactly.
Think about it.
It wouldn't be possible.
It won't be possible at all.
So yeah.
Blessings to you all, though, you know,
Oh,
because
yeah.
you know, we always send that love out there because we realize so many people are going through so much hardship.
Yeah.
You know, this matrix is it's caused many tricks, like I like to say, for us, and we're
yeah.
just here as a messengers
Yeah.
to make you realize you got the power, you know.
All the power.
Yeah, all the power.
It's designed this way. It really is. And when you realize that that's how it's designed, trust me, you can then start to deal with it, you know, and dismantle it. The meme that's going around at the minute is the I will not comply, and that you do not consent to be governed and by any parliament or, you know, belligerent, combatant, lying, thieving, robbing, stealing corporations. And a lot of people are changing their memes on their on TikTok and all the rest of it. I've done that as well. There's documents that the website is called, it's www.donotconsent.co.uk. You can download the meme to put onto your icon for your, instead of your image. There's documents on there for you to download and send to your so-called government, UK government, and your MPs. Literally, you just read those documents. I mean, they say it all, very well written, and the people's lawyer, who's the one that started it and has put it out all over the place for people to just access it, download it, and send it to. Listen, the UK corporation government governed by consent. There's a video out there of Theresa May when she was at the helm. Cucumber girl, they call her, in the back. I'm not quite sure why they call her Cucumber girl. You could probably use your imagination. And when she states quite clearly that they govern by consent, the government governed by consent. So if we withdraw our consent, then it's over, isn't it? Do you see what I'm saying? Because you can't be happy with how the country's been run and what's happening to a lot of people. I was reading the other day, this elderly man, I think he was in his 90s, he was in the World War II, and because of, you know, inflation, all the rest of it, his landlord put his rent up. And guess what? This World War II veteran, who should be looked after and cared for in his latter stages in life, ended up in some hostel. Can you imagine that? In our day and time. And then you've got fit, young, healthy men coming from wherever they're coming from, being put up in 3-4 star hotels. So they're showing you, look, you know, Michael Jackson told us a long time ago, and people,
they don't care about us.
They never have done. They never have done, because it was always about taking control of you. your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, and corrupting you to the point where you don't even know who and what you are, because that was the ultimate goal for them, to take you away from who and what you are, put you into a job that you work for, something that gets printed out of thin air, no value to it. You know, you put your children into their education camps, bombard you with poisons and all the rest of it. They've just been showing us all along, but I guess when you're comfortable on the plantation, you don't realise that, boy, this is not good for me. Now people aren't so comfortable on the plantation, and they're realising, oh shit, my interest rates are going up, my mortgage, my death pledge is doubled, oh, food prices have gone up. Now people are really starting to feel it, and I guess people have to feel pain before they go, ouch. Do you get what I'm saying? Because as long as you can keep navigating your vessel and you're all right, Friday night, Saturday night, oh yeah, go shake out. But when you can't do that on a Friday, you're looking at your hamburger and think, well, shit, what do I do? Pay my bills or buy food? That's what a lot of people are facing right now. So they've got no choice but to acknowledge the fact that these things are happening. Get on that website, share it with everybody that you know, yeah? Use the meme on your social media platforms, and get people to just literally, when they get bombarded with millions and millions of letters, because there's 67 million apparently in this country now. I guess it's probably more than that, but imagine, from every household that the UK government got letters from them, they wouldn't have nowhere to put them. They'd be that bombarded with these letters, and it's about you withdrawing your consent and saying you will not comply. You cannot comply with something that's tyrannical, that takes away your creator given rights. You cannot comply. Yeah, so make sure you do that. I'll be doing my letters today. I've changed my meme. If those of you that follow us on TikTok and Telegram, you have seen that, you know, it's I didn't have a picture on Telegram anyway, but it now says you know, I will not comply. And the little statement that you have to read out, do it. Put it on your own social media platforms. Let them know that you do not consent and you will not comply. Yeah, are you?
Yo, ready to wrap up, you know.
Oh, well, I haven't finished yet.
Ready to wrap up still.
Okay.
What can I say? It's a beautiful day, man.
Yeah, sun's shining.
I'm in Raza.
Yeah.
And you know, we've all got a lot of challenges to overcome, and trust me, I've got a lot of challenges to overcome. I realised that, I was speaking to Ladycrowne yesterday about it, that, you know, if you're not dedicated to this life, yeah, you're gonna fail. You're gonna fail, because you have to be determined and committed, you know, to raising your energy, because it's not for everyone. Trust me.
It's not.
Otherwise, this is why few are chosen, you know.
Many are called,
few are chosen. Because trust me, these trials and tribulations are here for a reason, for us to build character from, and become our greatest versions. But you have to go through pain, you have to go through suffering, you know, you have to go through uncomfort, you know. It's not nice, but you'll appreciate it after, when you get through it, you know. You know, going through that dark tunnel, and, you know, get into that light where everything's bright. You know, we're going to have much more challenges to come, but the thing about it is, it's about preparing, you know, having a prepared mind, because this is what the billionaires do. They plan 100 years ahead of themselves, because they know it's not just about them. It's about the generations below us, you know, under us, should I say. So it's about preparing not just for self, but others as well, you know. Your children, your grandchildren, and so on. You know, creating generational wealth, because we're in a world where people only look back themselves. So when they transition, they haven't really got much to offer in terms of what they're left.
Nothing.
But, you know, not just with money, with the energy, because it's consciousness. I remember Dr. Joe Dispenza saying that when you transition from this realm, all you take is your consciousness. That's all you take.
That's it.
So why not develop it while you're here, so you have a better life next time? Think about it.
Yeah.
Most people just think, oh, I just want all the material, but you're not taking it with you.
Yeah.
You're
Nothing.
You're not taking your Gucci belt with you.
That's what
you're not taking your Prada bag, your Louis Vuitton.
None of it.
You're not
your
taking
car,
your
house,
car. You're not
nothing.
taking none of these stuff with you. So develop yourself, your energy, because that's what you really truly take with you, man. You know.
Yeah.
But don't get it twisted. I get it, because we're in a world where most people don't know this type of information, and even if they get it, they still don't kind of believe in it, because they're still stuck up in the Maya. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I like to say, we will connect with those that are on a similar frequency. Because if you're tapped into this video, it's no coincidence. Your consciousness has led you here, you know. So blessings to you all. Peace.
Yeah. The meme that everybody's saying on whatever platform they use is, I withdraw my consent to be governed by any corrupt, compromised, belligerent, criminal parliament or government. I will not comply. That's basically all you have to say, and just upload it. You know what I mean? Put it on TikTok and use change your profile pic. Yeah. You all know the UK is a registered corporation, and it's no different to McDonald's. And you would not have somebody in McDonald's telling you what you can and cannot do in your own house, and what you can and cannot put into your body. You tell them about them. Yeah, exactly. So just know that. When you know that, trust me, you lose the fear, because there's nothing to fear from a fellow man or woman. I don't care what it is they've got. They're standing there in the flesh like you. They're no better than you. It's not about the material things, and we all know that nobody owns anything, because, you know, since 1971 you've been buying it with paper, monopoly money. I think there's more value in monopoly money, to be quite honest with you. So just know that, and when you know that, trust me, stand up tall and strong. Right about now, it's a time for the lions to roar and the lionesses to roar. You know what I'm saying? And make them know that if them are dopey, we are conqueror. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. What's taking place on the planet has to happen. There's going to be calamities of all kinds, but like Ralph said, you don't have to be a part of that. You raise your vibration, your frequency. Trust me, things will take place that don't impact on you, because you're not going to get caught up in what's going to take place. Do you see what I'm saying? But if you lower your frequency and your vibration, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks.
Because you're going to be emotionally attached
Exactly.
to it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's why.
Yeah. There's lots of people that won't make it. You know? There are lots of people that won't make it purely because of that reason. They're down there and they're not risen up. They've not acknowledged the world for what it is, and they're not working on themselves, because that's what we were sent here to do, to improve, so the next time we come back we get even better and even better. You get what I'm saying? That's what that's why we're here.
You start off where you left off, you know.
So it's time, people. It's time to activate. You know, the sleeping giant is waking up, and we've got to make a change in this world, because we're the ones that, we're the gatekeepers. Because you can see the people that have taken control are not gatekeepers. They want to roll you over, wrap man up, and we're not about to let that happen. You know what I'm saying? And whatever it is you have to do, you have to do, because it's about survival. It really is. You know, that's where we are. It's a beautiful world, and we can have a wonderful life, living the life that we were purposed to live, not under the control and tyranny of some despot, some psychopath and sociopaths. I mean, you know, all the things that's coming out about the pedos, we've known about it for years, but it's been really, really covered up. Now it's starting to come out. But, you know, these are young boys and girls that have been affected by this. Some of them are grown up men and women now who've had, you know, really dreadful lives. Some are not even here anymore because they've taken their lives because of the trauma that they went through. You know, and people want to carry on as if absolutely nothing's wrong. It's a wonderful world. Why? Because it didn't happen to you or your son or your daughter. These things have to be outed. You have to be spoken about, and they have to stop. We cannot sit back and let our boys and girls, yeah, be treated in this manner, be treated like food, because that's what these people are doing, so they can look younger. Yeah? The foreskin of a baby has got the most highest concentration of stem cells. That's why they perform circumcision. It's got nothing to do with hygiene. The Creator made us, male and female. He, she created us. Now, if there's something on our bodies that shouldn't be there, I don't think the foreskin would be. Do you get what I'm saying? This is man coming along and making a decision to do this, because they know about the concentration of stem cells in the tip of that, in the foreskin of a newborn baby boy. These people are sick, and they have to be called out as such. We're done.
Oh my God.
It is what it is. No, yeah, I'll talk
wow.
it.
Yeah. I hear you. You know, it is. I hear you, man. Trust me. Understand on this, innit? yeah, man, this one's really about, overcoming fear and realizing that we've got a lot of challenges to overcome, innit? Keep on overcoming, keep on realizing that the power is in your hands. But like I like to say, there's a hidden hand guiding you as well, and you have to knock that hand off, because what I was discussing earlier, your mind will lie to you all day. But you can control that, or shall I say, influence. You can influence it every second, and make sure you're creating your reality. Imagine that. You get me? So you can live your best life, baby.
Oh, mate.
Trust me, you be shining just like us.
Just like I'm in Ray
And
right
I'm in
about now.
Ross, the
Get
rising
out
star.
into nature.
Trust me.
Hug a tree. Take your shoes and your socks off and walk
Trust
on the
me.
grass. Do some grounding. I'm telling you
The
so much.
grounding is so powerful. It improves your sleep. It decreases inflammation. It actually
Depression.
charges up your electricity. Yeah, it
Yeah.
decreases depression, charges, because your body is a conductor
Yeah.
of electricity. So when you connect back with Mother Nature, trust me, you get strong within.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Just think of things like that. 30 minutes a day. Do you know what I'm saying? Just try it and let us know how you get on, because I'm telling you,
It will change your life.
absolutely, absolutely.
You know? Love you, beautiful people. We do.
We
really
do, absolutely.
Because it's coming from within first and outside second. But yeah, it's a flip, no rehearsal, no script, no acting going on. And yeah, keep working on your mind, body, and soul in order to achieve your goals, because we're there with you.
Spiritually.
You don't know. Bro and sis, stay blessed. STS and Ladycrowne over and out. Peace and blessings.
Peace, my people.
Peace.
Have a beautiful, strong day.
I'm weak.